Hi guys, it's Betsy with Keto Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic pie crust. In this case I'm going to use it for a plain cheesecake bar. So to start with, we are going to add to a bowl like this, 1.25 cups of almond flour and 1/4 cup of sweetener and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I haven't done the salt part yet. That might be half. There we go. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to mix that up, and in the meantime you want to put 1/4 cup of butter in the microwave and melt that. So just get out the little whisk this guy, get it all mixed up so all your sweetener is evenly distributed throughout your crust. To that, we'll give our butter a little stir. So always take it out right before it's fully melted, because if you wait until it's fully melted, it will splat all over inside your microwave. I mean, if cleaning butter out of the microwave is your thing, feel free to leave it like that. But I don't like having to do it. So I'm going to stop it just a little bit sooner. Alright, so there's that. Now we're going to get our fork and mix it up. And this is the same crust that I use for most things. Okay, most pies or cheesecakes, etc. So let's give it a good mix here. Push that almond flour down through your fork tines to get everything mixed up together. All right, there we go. Now I'll get my pan, show you what I'm going to do. All right, so I just have a 9x9. Oh, sorry, I lied. An 8x8 baking dish. And I'm going to give it a spray, but also I'm going to put, well, first I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to put some foil down, and then I'm going to spray it. The reason for that is, go to cut it later, it'll be much easier because I'll just lift the whole thing out of the pan. And then that way, I can take it out and cut it with a long knife instead of like a paring knife like I'd have to do inside of this. The edges are much prettier that way. So, but for yourself, you can go however you want, but also this makes cleanup a lot easier. So, there's this. I'm just gonna spray it with a little olive oil. You can do it however you want. You can butter it. You can use a different kind of baking spray. I just always use the olive oil one. Okay, so I'm putting that crust down in there. And then I'm going to spread it around the bottom here so I get an even coating. Similar thickness throughout. Okay. Now, then I just use my hand, press it down in there, push firmly so it makes a nice, tight crust. Around the edges, pushing it down so it's even. You're not trying to bring it up the sides, you're just making a bottom crust. You can feel with your hand if you've got thicker spots on some parts than others, and when I feel that, I just try to move it to some place where maybe it needs a little more. Okay, so this crust is crusty. Alrighty then, I am gonna put this in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 just to begin the process of the bake before I put in my cheesecake filling. Okay, so we'll check back.